This is the best way to get the best price for your home here in Greater Austin, Texas, as quickly as possible with no extra stress added, and of course for top dollar every single time. In this quick video, I'm going to break down for you step by step how to get the edge that you need to get the best results. And right now in Austin, Texas is super competitive, so you need to have these strategies in place to really stand out in the marketplace and command more money for your house as quickly as possible. My team's done $1.6 billion in transactions over the past few years. I'm one of the top agents in all USA, and we just got a property here in Austin, Texas, under contract within 3 days for $100K above asking price. I'm going to show you how we did that step by step with nothing held back so you have more support moving forward. So let's kind of jump into how this looks. So first things first, this is our subject property that we just got under contract here in East Austin. It's in the more luxury division. You can see here, we got it for $1 million under contract within 3 days above asking price. On top of that, in a 1.3 mile radius, the average days on the market for active and sold homes was 75 days. The longest was 634 days in the marketplace, and every other home but one sold either at ask or below asking price in that 1.3 mile radius. In this video, I'm going to show you how to not be part of these bunch of people there who are underperforming. Like all home here outperformed every home and agent in that 1.3 mile radius. We sold above 100K above asking price, 11.1% above our ask price, $40 higher price per square foot, more than other homes per average, and over $120,000 above the average closed home in that 1.3 mile radius. So I hope to give you some clarity, some context, and some hope how powerful this strategy is for yourself when selling your house here in Greater Austin, Texas, or pretty much anywhere across America. My team spans 100 agents across 20 states in 2 different countries, so I got a pretty good feel for the same strategy across the board. Now, first things first, before we go into super data-heavy strategies, one, you can see here, we are executed on this property at $1 million all cash. We had about 20 people come to our house in the past 3 days and had over 6 different offers in that time period. And I hope you know how powerful that is, because right now in this marketplace, there's around 15 to 16,000 homes in Greater Austin. A lot to choose from. In 2021, there was around 1,700 homes in the marketplace. This is more homes you've seen in over a decade. Actually, probably over 14 years now, which is unheard of. So getting an offer like this and having so many offers, having a bidding war is insane in this marketplace. And I'm going to show you what we do differently. So one, for a property, we have to have top of the line photos. This is the biggest point to get the best results in your home selling process. So you can see here, we have high-end photos, looks like it's out of HGTV magazines and so forth. And this allows us to get more results. On top of that, you probably already noticed this home is also staged beautifully. Having a home staged will command around 10% above the asking price when having it staged. We did 11.1%, so it kind of checks out. Number two, you also will sell 60% quicker by doing that. 60%, which is also insane. For us, our absorption rate on this property on days on average is 2,400%, meaning we outperformed every home out there by light years, way more than 60%, because one, we had great photos, and two, we do amazing marketing. But yeah, photos is one big point to really stand out. Obviously, having a beautiful home helps as well, but there are tons of beautiful properties in Austin that also stand out. So this is one small feature. And when you think about it, a home photo It's a lot like watching Netflix or reading a good book. If that cover photo and that cover page does not really pop out at you, you keep scrolling and you don't care about the house. So you have to make sure that first photo is impeccable, but also you gotta make sure all the photos really stand out, grabs attention, and draws people in to come see the property in person. Our next big point as well, I want to add on, is copywriting. Copywriting is a word we use in marketing for sales writing, persuasion. So for us, if I look at my remarks, we like to use high-end copy that really attracts people into the property. From having it be broken down not just by facts, but showcasing the tall ceilings, the design, the updates. We break down all extra features in the property, what makes us different. We even break down serene sanctuary design for true relaxation. All these things paint an image and a vision in your mind when you're reading it. A lot of agents and home sellers, their description is like 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,800 square feet, here in Austin, Texas. It has wood floors, It's just facts. You want to have stories involved in this. So I train my team and myself to make sure we have the best copywriting added to this, from enhanced privacy, experience confidential Austin lifestyle, short stroke Ladybird Lake, so people can really see themselves in this property. This home sold so quickly as part of that part as well, but having this be there for ourselves too. So again, having it be like this helps so much. On top of that, when you're also doing marketing like we do, you want to go above and beyond and also do stuff on social media. Like for us, we reached around 27 million people in the past 12 months across Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube on my platform alone. If we added my wife and my teams, we're probably reaching 50 to 100 million people in the past 12 months across a whole entire database. And this gives us a huge edge when it comes to getting more clientele. So we do videos, we do posting into Facebook groups, social media groups, and so forth. All of these things helps us get more leads for our clients to sell quicker. I've sold homes before from people who live in South Carolina who moved to Texas with no desire to come here because they saw our marketing online through our content. So this is like one quick example of a video of this house. Super quick and easy. And that is one example. For us, we actually create way more than one video. So you got one video, it's like this, super simple, super easy to do, just gonna be broken down in terms of like a walk through the house. We have another video we like to make that's going to be more of an HGTV style content strategy. That's like an open house, but on TV or on YouTube and Instagram. So that's me actually doing a home walkthrough with my film crew filming us. I walk through the property with high-end edits. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm also a host of a TV show called American Dream, which is on HGTV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and more. We showcase our buyers and sellers on that platform to get more exposure. There's probably 200 million subscribers across all the platforms we're on. Not all of them watch the show, of course, but we probably reaching an extra 50 to 100 million plus people by having that outlet. And I use the same exact film crew that we have for that TV show for my content on YouTube and Instagram as well when doing home tours. So that's number 2 video. So you have one, this super simple video that's like little like B-rolls of the house. Number 2 is going to be a walkthrough of the property with me doing it as a host on my TV show or on my platform on Instagram and YouTube. The third one we have to do is going to be more like selfie style video of us walking through the house, so it feels more like a FaceTime. But people love that kind of engagement and it feels more natural. And then the fourth kind of video we have to do as well is going to be more of the short form content we saw before in the first one, but long form. So no one's talking. This is a nice little walk through the video, some amazing classical music or some kind of upbeat music sometimes as well in the background. So it looks more cinematic and it's just of the subject property. And those four kinds of videos gives us more views and more eyeballs and more kinds of buyers. Because some people wanted to see the home. Some want to see a walkthrough. Some want to see a short form content. And some want to be like a FaceTime like talking to a friend. So by having all four demographics of videos, it gives us a higher edge to get more eyeballs on the property. Same is true for posting online. When we post online, we like to make sure that we have a home like this of us at the property, super friendly. We like to make sure we have a home like this that said just listed with more facts of the house as well. All these features combined gets us more eyeballs for our clients. We also have to post these same kind of strategies and videos onto Facebook groups that we probably reach around 3 to 20 million people, probably 3 to 15 million people in the first 2 weeks of marketing a property. Also on top of that as well, you should also be doing pre-marketing too. Your pre-marketing should be at least 2 weeks minimum to 6 weeks, give or take, to get homes ready, do brochures, do flyers, open houses, before it goes on the marketplace, and the list goes on. All these combined gives us a huge edge on getting the right buyers in the property who are not looky-loos and actually real clients. And then, of course, one of the biggest things we do during that pre-marketing strategy is, of course, our pricing. Pricing is everything. Again, as I told you before, there are over 147 homes in that 1.3 mile radius. If I come back real fast, I'll kind of show you some proof. These are withdrawn, expired, active, under contract, pending, and closed. 1.3 mile radius of our subject house we are under contract. With the expired and closed, we're just shy of 200 properties. If I go to close price from highest to least, I can show you right now, every single home in this 1.3 mile radius sold below the asking price. And the average is 74 days again. So you see 133 days, you see 194 days, 156, 127. And like these properties that we see here are not bad properties. Like this one here is a 2025 brand new build property. You see, nice models, nice flooring, nice kitchen, pretty expansive, high-end grade appliances. They held nothing back on this property, but what they did incorrectly, in my opinion, no like shade on these people, is that they did not price correctly. They priced at 1.18, which is why 130 days later, it finally sold. You want to make sure when you're pricing properties, we go just below the market value. Because when we do this, this allows us, actually I'll pull up a diagram for you to kind of show you exactly why we are so aggressive with pricing correctly. So if I go to our pricing chart here, you can see that the price derivative spans from above asking price, market value, and below asking price. A lot of agents and home sellers say, hey, let's go above the asking price. And if they ask us to go below our asking price, we're still winning. But what happens is we lose half the marketplace if we win 10% above market value. So let's say my property I just sold, true value wise, is probably actually worth like $925. Like true value, the house we just sold, $925, it's like $950 is probably the actual price point it should have sold at. And if you would market it at $950 or $925, it would have sold below. If you would market it at that 10% price point at $1 million that we sold it for, above the asking price, we would have lost all the buyers that had no bidding war, no control and negotiation strengths to get the best price for our clients. At market value, let's say 950, 925, we get around 60% of the marketplace to come to the property. And we'll probably get a at ask price, maybe a little bit below ask price offer. But what we do differently is I'm going to price below by 5-10% below market value. For us, we do around 5%, a little less than that. And by doing that, we captured 15% more of the marketplace by doing that. So for you, as a home seller, you want to use the same kind of psychology behind this when selling properties for yourself to get the best results. So market value, what we did is we went below market value, got more eyeballs, we made a bidding war happen organically, and we went above our market value by around $50,000 for all cash, quick close. It closes in like 2 weeks, 1 day option period, because they knew they had to be competitive to win the house. And you can see how we were able to then get $100K above asking price, 11.1% above asking. We sold $40 higher price per square foot than the average price per square foot, and we were $120,000 above the average close price. So a lot of people think if you go below asking price, what's going to happen is you will still make less money, maybe you sell faster, but you lose a lot of value. But what actually happens is people are so crazy for the profit because it's a great deal, you actually outperform everything by days on market, by pricing, and so forth. Again, I'm the host for a TV show. I'm also one of the best agents inside of USA. List goes on. And I can bring you every eyeball in the world to your property, but if we'll price $1 million above asking price or $100K above asking price, it will do not a whole lot of good for us. So pricing is actually one of the biggest things you can do to get the best price for our clients. If I come back here, you can kind of see this is the breakdown of the data on a more conceptual level. So if I look at closed properties, the average price per square foot was $519. For us, we closed at $564 per square foot, or under contract at $564. So $43+ per price there. If I look at average price for list price, average close price $889, so $890. We have about $110,000 higher, $120 in some cases, higher than the average close price. Look at median price is $822. In that regards, we outperformed the median price by $180,000. Like, let that sink in, how powerful our strategy is when we get the best price for us. If I look at our breakdown from all homes on Marketplace, average is $890, same price for $820, average price per square foot is $520, lowest is $335, $821 is the highest. That one's gonna be super high in luxury homes. So like price per square foot, they're not always equate the same exact thing because some homes are super high in luxury homes. Then you have obviously days on market is 634 and average is 103. So we outperform the average on all homes by 100+ days, and then over 631 days on the longest days on market. And I love showing people, the actual data behind it. Because again, a lot of marketers and agents tell you they're the best, they do all these things, they book all these records, do. But without actually seeing it for yourself, how can you believe it? This is why I'm so big on transparency and showing you exactly what I'm looking at to see how you find this data. Because for us, if I kind of take a step backwards real quickly, we are super marketing driven. Like how we get our clients the best results for buying and selling is by being marketing driven. Well, also, we are data obsessed. We are so big on data. We're data driven, we're marketing focused, and we're data driven. And by being data driven, it allows me to get the best price for our clients. We do our CMAs, with comparable market analysis, to help us get the edge we need to go at the best price, get the best results. And then finally, we're client obsessed. I want to see you win every single time, whether it's buying or selling in any kind of marketplace. And you want more help, more support down below, inside the link in the description or the first pinned comment. Have a free call with me and my team to help you get the best results from buying and selling real estate. No obligations, no strings attached. I just want to help you win. If that's buying or selling, luxury, commercial, you name it, we can help you in all 50 states, 23 countries, but of course also in Greater Austin, Texas. But let's get back into it to give you more value on this video super quickly. So again, market value is so important. Again, in this market, in 2021, there was 1788 homes to market. 2024, 2025, 15 to 16,000. So if you are not pricing correctly, you will not stand out. If you don't market the house correctly, you will not stand out. Another thing to do as well when marketing your property, the best results is going to be, of course, obviously MLS, making the house correct so it stays in the house is a big part of that, but also doing rehab on the property. So for us, we had our sellers, to go back to the property, do a pre-inspection on this property to make sure there is no mishaps and red flags on the property. This is exactly why our buyer gave us $1 million with no option period, other than like 1 day, because I showed them our report that we made of repairs in our pre-inspection. So they knew if they bought the property, they don't need option period, because they already know the house is correct. They see the pre-inspection and they see the repair list. They can move in, turnkey ready with no questions asked. So doing a pre-inspection can make you an extra $50,000 to $100,000. Like for us, we had like 6-7 offers on our property, most of them around $950 to $960. Well, our first offer, I'll actually kind of show you exactly how powerful this is. For one, having a bidding war, and two, understanding negotiations psychology. Because number one, our first offer we got was $900,000. We offered $900K, we got $900,000. And then the next 24 hours, I used these offers I got to make the other people fight for it and go even higher. And I never tell them the price we have. Let's say it's a super strong offer. If I was you, you should come the best and highest. And I may give you a courtesy call as well, give you one more opportunity, just in case something happens. I don't really tell them that part, but I do tell them that we have strong offers in hand, if it's true, of course. Then from there, our next offer we got, because the first one was a strong offer, which it was at ask price, our next one came in at $950,000, and then everyone after that did the same exact thing as well. I told them, like, you have to become super high. You have to be as close as you can to $1 million to actually win this property. So by that point of logic, they said, okay, great, here's $950. What do you think? And then my top 3 offers, I got them to move up from $950,000 to $960,000. And our highest one, besides our $1 million one, was around $965, because they threw in some extra incentives, they waived the title fees, and some other things as well. So my client was netting, a lot of capital from that. You get 2 really strong offers because of my strategy of negotiations, of pricing, and so forth. And then the last one, I told them, like, we have 3 super strong offers. You have 6 in total. For you to win this house, you have to come as high as you can. And if you can, I'll even waive, a lot of your contingencies to win this house. Okay, sounds good. Let me see your repair list, pre-inspection, back to that point. Gave it a list, so this sounds great. My client loved the property. Thanks for this list. Here's $1 million, all cash, close in 2 weeks, plus 1 day option period, just so this you're still kind of safe. But again, we probably don't need to have any option period because I see the list already. You can see though, we went from $900,000 to $100,000 thanks to a lot of different strategies, and negotiation is a big part of that. So like just listing the house correctly on price is one part. Because a lot of agents I know would have accepted $900K. Maybe would have said to the next agent, if you can do $910, $920, you can make it happen. I don't do that, and I make them fight for the house to the point where they say, wow, Jordan, you're working super hard today. It's been a long day for us, but here's the price for the house, $950, $960, do. Give them the highest price for them. So again, pricing is a part of it. Pictures is a part of it. Staging is a part of that. Pre-inspection is a part of that. But also sales negotiations as well. A big part of that too. And for us, we use, the data, data driven, to make sure the best price for them too. I talk to the agents, hey, this house is sold for this price at this square foot. I know for us, we're priced super aggressive and competitively, so for us to make this work, we have to beat this square foot price and this comp over here. And this allowed us to get more and more prices. So again, a lot goes behind the scenes of actually selling houses that a lot of people don't actually see. But that is another big point for us too. It's going to be obviously our repair list. Make sure the home is turnkey ready. For us, we do concierge services as well. Again, home staging, which we did for our clients, is 10% more, 62% faster. We do PR as well for our clients, like for us, for you. If you can, reach out to big publications, news outlets, you get the best exposure for your property. For us, this would cost around $50,000 for someone to do for themselves. And first of all, brokerage is an added feature for you for free that we do. And it's from Market Watch, Bobby Report, Wall Street Journal, Manson Global, and so much more. We probably reach around 100 million people across all these platforms. So this helps us as well, giving more eyeballs for our clients when selling properties. And of course, if you can, list on platforms like Zillow, Redfin, KW, EXP, LoopNet, and so forth, and Facebook and all these different platforms, and Google to get more exposure as well. And if you're a four-star by owner, you can do some of them. You can pay Zillow and other MLS fees to do it for yourself, for a couple $100, I think, to get more exposure. And then, of course, we have a much more list from social media. We have email blasts, open houses, the MLS. We do social media marketing, SEO platform. We do advertising. We do brochures. We have a checklist for our clients. We have a whole team, our signs, our data posts. List goes on. A lot goes into selling properties. By the time we get a quick overview of what you can do for yourself, kind of like A to Z how to do it as well. And again, if you want more support, up above on this video, you can see a little thing pop up that will show you a whole breakdown, like literally step by step what we do to sell houses for top dollar. If you want to buy a house as well, down below we have a whole channel playlist how to buy houses. So far, my highest savings to date for my client have been $373,000 from buying a property. My next highest is $264, I believe. So we're really good at saving our clients money when buying properties, especially in this market. For our sellers, my highest sold home above asking price was $152,000 within 2 days. My fastest sold home was within 15 minutes after leaving the house. We had a buyer for them, so it was like super quick. My next fastest was 30 minutes. My next after that was an hour, so forth. So for selling and buying, we were really good at that. So you have more discussions about how to help you buy and sell real estate in Greater Austin, Texas, or beyond. Down below, book a free call with me and my team. Happy to have a chat with you. No strings attached, no obligations, just value. But I hope this helped you. Down below, if you have any questions about any of this, let me know as well in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the top. Have the best day yet, and happy to have you here. Make sure you subscribe, tag your friends, watch these videos over here, and I'll see you soon.